Queen of the Meadow, also known as Meadowsweet, and why I am trying to say Meadowsweet constantly. I did that in the last show, telling what this was going to be. I don't know, it's my mouth and brain aren't working, I guess. But that we're going to talk about the healing properties and the magical properties of it. So Meadowsweet is a graceful perennial in the rose family, native to Europe and Western Asia, now naturalized in parts of North America. It is often called Queen of the Meadow for its regal presence in damp meadows, riverbanks, and woodlands, and for its fragrant cream-colored summer blooms. So the key medical properties, or medicinal properties, are in traditional uses. Historically, Celtic druids and medieval herbalists used Meadowsweet for digestive discomfort, soothing heartburn, gastritis, and gastric inflammation, neutralizing excess stomach acid, joint and muscle pain, easing arthritis, rheumatism, and post-exercise discomfort. Urinary and immune support, treating urinary tract infections and supporting immune balance. Fever and cold relief, opening pores to promote sweating and easing fevers. Modern herbal practices also notes its ability to alkalinize the body, reduce inflammation, and support circulation. So you would do it in a tea, for these type things. And what you would do are 2.5 to 6 grams of flowers daily, or 2 to 18 grams, which is up to 3.66 tablespoons of herb, depending on preparation. And that's your daily intake. I wouldn't go over that. And how to make the tea. Use 1 teaspoon of dried leaves per cup of hot water. Steep for 5 to 10 minutes for a mild flavor, or longer for a stronger brew. Strain before drinking. And then and you can do it in these, either of those. And now for your tincture, just follow my video. Basically the same way that I showed you for making a mullein. On the tincture, there's 2 parts to that. So find part 1 and the second part of when the tincture is done, like 8 weeks later. And you would take 8 to 15 drops 2 to 3 times a day. That would be your dosage for the Queen of the Meadow or the Meadowsweet tincture. Flowers and leaves are the main medicinal parts, gathered early in bloom. And then safety and precautions. Avoid if you have salicylate sensitivity, or antiplatelet or anticoagulant medications, or take NSAIDs. Avoid during pregnancy and breastfeeding. Use with caution in asthma or sensitive, or if you have asthma or sensitive to aspirin. And it's not for children under 18 without medical guidance. Queen of the Meadow, magical properties. The element and planets, it's linked to Jupiter for its expansive in helping in authority-related qualities, but also Saturn aspects due to its growth in shade and its association with healing and bone issues. Luck and success. The root is carried in the pocket or mojo bag to track jobs, raises, or favorable outcomes. And let's see, it's just the herb. Okay. On favorable outcomes. Tea made from the root may be poured into a bath, and a few drops of the bath water can be used to seal envelopes with resumes, if anybody does that anymore. I think most people do it online. So I would say burn a little in a little bowl beside you while you're applying for a job, maybe, would be the way to do that. And then vision and spirit work. Flowers placed in water with a white candle are used to attract spirits and visions. Gambling and chants. Used in hoodoo and some folk traditions to bring luck in games of chants, often by adding leaves to bath water before play. So put them in, your little pouch like this, take a bath, then go out there and do your thing at the casino. And then emotional and spiritual healing. In broader magical practices, it is considered a calming balance herb that promotes peace, harmony, and a deeper connection with the universe. Symbolism. Jovian color. Purple flowers connect it to Jupiter's expansive influence. The Saturnarian growth, it's shade-loving woodland habits linked to Saturn's themes of transformation, endurance, and regeneration. Crow and black toad. In alchemical symbolism, its purple hue recalls both physical and emotional morbidity, aligning it with the black toad and crow, a stage of decay before renewal. Well, that's kind of creepy. I love crows, though. I'm trying to figure out exactly what that means. I thought whenever I reread that I would understand it better, but I don't really. But okay, and then practical magical uses. So in a mojo bag for carrying around for financial success or career, green, gold, silver, and bath ritual for the root for cleansing and good luck. Put some in here and take a bath with it. Vision spells, flowers and water with a candle to summon spirits or visions. And then gambling luck, bathe with leaves before game of chance. There you go. Put that in there and put it in your bathtub. Sachets or spell jars for emotional healing, clarity, and communication. And that is it for Queen of the Meadow. I would say, for all my gamblers out there, this is what you need to be carrying with you and bathing in. And our next one will be rosemary that we are doing. And make sure you like and subscribe. I sure would appreciate it.